All right, leaving my 9 to 5 to start a business. Was it worth it? I would say yes, but probably not for the reasons you'd think. So when I left my job, because I was just exhausted by it. It was, politics and problems and yeah. Anyways, that's for another video. I started a business. I was thinking I'm going to become rich. I'm going to make money. I'm going to kill it. Da 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 da. And what I did realize was all business did was highlight my own weaknesses, because prior to, I was never really, outgoing. I was shy. I didn't know how to communicate well, I would say. Sales was not my thing. So these are all very important for running a business. And I realized that, basically there was a lot of things that I needed to work on. But I would say over the years, I've slowly clawed back and improved on those attributes, those characteristics that I have, obtained skills in the field that I'm operating in, which is property, I'm much better at communicating, much better at sales. I'm still not perfect. I'm definitely far from it, but it's definitely improved me overall, even from a fitness perspective, emotional intelligence perspective. Dealing with people day in and day out in business is going to do that to you. As a man, definitely a lot more improvement, because especially the type of job I was doing before, it's like a government role. You just sit in a clinic and, people just come in, you test their hearing, they leave, test their hearing, they leave. There's not much besides, after you've done it a few times, you already sort of understand the whole process. You're an expert really for those half an hour, 45-minute appointments. But once you get into business, there is so much to learn. It's so good for your character. I feel like even if you don't run a successful business, or you don't make that much money, or you make just enough money, I would say the character building, the skills that you acquire, it's so valuable. And I'm not going to say, you're going to get there quickly, but it's going to allow you to really work on yourself, because business tells you a lot about yourself. Let's say you try to, put someone in a meeting, you're trying to close them on something that you're offering. A lot of the times it's not really the service that you're doing. It's more about how you presented that service, or how you communicated, or how you build trust. These are really, really important in life. When especially with relationships, family relationships with friends, etc. It really tells you in real time what you're good at and what you're not good at and what you should work on. And if you can listen to that, it will build your character. You'll have more skills. You'll understand business. You'll hopefully make a bit more money, or you'll have the skills to maybe start another business and apply it there and earn money. Maybe you're just in the wrong field or the wrong department. And it really is rewarding. So look, if you are looking to leave your 9 to 5, you want to start a business, definitely go for it. Just keep in mind that the money may not come as quickly as you want it to, and I think that's something that all business people always understand now after many years of experience. But keep in mind that it's not about the money, it's about the character you build, the skills you build, because after you get to a certain point, you'll be able to make money, right? Whereas other people are depending on salaries, that you have the skills to go out there and produce some money, whether it's a lot of money or a little bit of money or just some money. That's a different story that you can improve on over time. But the fact that you can just go out there using your skills, your character, your persuasion, your communication, the ability to build trust and produce some income is very empowering. And it's not just relevant to business; it's relevant to your personal life as well. So let me know if you have any questions in the comments. I'll try and address them. If anyone else is thinking of starting a business, leaving the 9 to 5, please reach out. Happy to help where I can.